can tell me bigger men apologize. It's a relatively new concept for me, so bear with me while I try. Yakety yak, what you talking back? Grab my number 2 and paper by the stack. Jot some stuff down, bound and determined this boy's about to get clowned. Lyrically somerous than dugout, most of us are on the mound. Whoa, wait a minute, that was supposed to go the other way around. Last the Mohican, how much longer for your backlimbs are tweaking? My brain must be leaking, I'm not clearly thinking. Alright, I'll admit it, that previous statement was a bit tasteless. If it didn't flow so well, I might have thought about erasing it. It's all starting to make sense, all the women that call me cold-hearted and shameless. I like the way you think, and I definitely like the way you talk. But it was me, I would have said an 8-ball in a wool sock. Focus the shot, don't be mistaken, I'm not referring to the 3.5 hard stop. It's not like me to talk so ignorantly casual. Bastard is true, an asshole I'll give you. Bitch, unacceptable. Smoke you with a left-handed missile. Cry me a river, here's a few tissues. But I suppose in this scenario, I'm obligated to forgive you. Merely on principle, I was the issue. It's not like I slapped you with the saddle and took you for so long of a ride you intentionally committed suicide. Although I did catch the word petrified and open up a third eye. Constantly talking to myself, trying to smooth out my humps. Sometimes I still get stumped, but then moments later I come up with something clever and continue my pursuit to the front. I know, the delivery's a little dull. Perhaps one day I'll get it through my thick skull. Shredding people like a Ravenclaw. I think your talk's all Hufflepuff. You're only human, you're not that tough. If that's the case, just call me the Wiz from Gryffindor, cause I'm here to destroy anybody slithering. Drop so many album packages on your front door to ring your bell and you think I'm UPS delivering. I must have been blinded, that is completely obvious I had no intentions. Apparently you weren't lying when you said you're super paranoid and suffer from depression. I'm no monster, although my soul sometimes gets out of control and I snap like a gigantic Atlantic lobster. Let's just call this me being anything other than hostile. I may not see it through my eyes, and it might even be something I despise, but I've come to realize as long as I try, I'm one step closer to being a better guy. I may not see it through my eyes, and it might even be something I despise, but I've come to realize as long as I try, I'm one step closer to being a better guy. Didn't think there's anything wrong with a little battle practice. Apparently there was. Nonetheless, mindset to pass the test, you aim for the top of the atlas. Regret my lack of limitations. Apparently it's true, karma is a bitch. Forced to take anger management, can no longer handle the shit. All I can think is that my IQ is higher than the shrink. I may as well be talking to a wall and I'm pissing $90 an hour down the sink. Pissed off cause I didn't make it? That shit made me giggle a bit. Truth be told, it was my first attempt. Though you gotta admit, it got your undivided attention, didn't it? Thought I was at the top of my wit. Now I realize it was undeniably inconsiderate. Old as the newest wooden musky lure. No real aspirations of going on tour. Forget the bag of dope and I'm way past the lure for groupie hooers. Too many people worried about what's growing in their pocket. When I do it, I'm more like a scientist with a petri dish, doing it for the people and the culture. Sign of the twins often leaves my mind torn. Perhaps they were bored or just didn't want to see it perform in front of the mirror anymore. Off sailing they go, no need to worry, eventually they hit shore. I know, hard chatter, inverted way to climb the ladder. Chances are, there's no happily ever after. Okay, I get it, even some of the hardest people have feelings and they actually do matter. Everything was nonsense, feel free to hit me back when you're no longer nauseous. Any chance I get to practice, just another skill set I get to add to my intellectual process. Guess I learned my lesson, true memoirs of a true confession. Just so we're clear, this had nothing to do with fear, and everything to do with getting up in the morning and looking myself in the mirror. So when I'm in the wrong, I'm